Welcome to our executive interview series at the UiPath on Tour Public Sector Conference presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Sean Bryan, AI Automation Senior Manager at Deloitte. Sean, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Let me start by asking, what emerging trends in AI and automation are you most excited about, and how do you see them impacting the public sector?
Yeah, so what we're seeing right now, so a couple trends. First, scaling. So something that UiPath and other software vendors have done is get out there and essentially create accessibility to their software platform. So right now, in the early days of like RPA, you would have singular organizations within a federal agency start, exploration, and then over time they have built up to have centers of excellence or centers of capability. I think now, after that expertise has been developed, people are scaling across two dimensions. Number one, they're scaling simply in the size of the automation operation. So, mission organizations that maybe felt they didn't have, dozens of use cases before are now getting in on the action, and agencies are kind of growing that capability. So I would also say they're scaling in terms of the breadth of the use cases. So before you would have automations that would have singular RPA automations, but now they're integrating those with machine learning models, and in fact, almost all use cases have multiple technologies that are playing that part. So I think in terms of additional trends, that's kind of driven expectations. So one trend that we're seeing is now you'll go in, have a conversation with a federal agency, they'll talk about automation, but they now have higher expectations in terms of seamlessness, how those automations and technologies are working together. And so they're expecting a pretty robust and resilient experience when they use those automations.
And then how can the industry better partner with government agencies to drive successful AI and automation adoption?
Yeah, I think one thing that industry could do is help clients, or take the perspective of clients in terms of risk management for AI. So right now, within the industry, folks like myself and our peers are really excited about bringing AI technologies to federal agencies, but we have to understand that there's a lot of risk, from a public facing perspective that our clients in government have to deal with. So helping them sort out and bring in like frameworks or ways in which they can risk tier, for instance, different use cases using AI so that they can move forward, try AI, learn from those lessons, and still move forward without putting their mission area at risk. Because again, they're looking to protect kind of the reputation of their agencies. So we need to take that perspective. I think the second thing would be we also need to take in mind like the impact on talent. And there's two sides of that coin. The first one would be, AI is going to change the landscape in terms of like what people are doing and how they work. I don't really think that it's going to be, the end of many jobs. It's just people do different things. But at the same time, thinking thoughtfully around, how you reskill folks and how you make use of the talent that you do have is important. A corollary to that is that people who are coming into an organization who have experience maybe in college or school using AI tools like folks are now are going to have the expectation that they're going to be able to use those tools when they start government jobs. So it's important to be able to also train folks and use those tools so that you can attract talent as well. So.
I think that's a great point, and thank you for sharing that. Sean Bryan, I really appreciate you stopping by here at the UiPath on Tour Public Sector Conference. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.